In today's issue, I will tell you about the early signs of liver problems that can help prevent dangerous consequences. The liver is the largest internal organ of the human body, performing essential functions. These include neutralizing foreign substances, removing excess hormones, storing energy reserves and vitamins, as well as participating in hematopoiesis and more. Therefore, problems arising from liver disease affect the whole body. The peculiarity of the course and disease of the liver is that there are no pain receptors in the organ. Illnesses occur without a pronounced pain syndrome. A person feels pain only when the liver has already significantly increased in size, so you need to pay attention to the manifestation of any alarming symptoms. A healthy liver is the basis for a healthy life, so it is extremely important in time to identify the primary symptoms of liver disease and liver problems and immediately begin treatment. Signs of liver problems. Most liver pathologies occur without any visible manifestation, and the problem can be detected only by laboratory tests. If there is a predisposition to problems with this organ or other factors that provoke their development, it is recommended to be periodically examined. In the development of liver disease, it is important to detect symptoms early. Even the slightest abnormality should not be ignored. To do this, it is necessary to know what signs may indicate liver problems. Skin itching, peeling. The cells of the liver actively produce bile, which are directly involved in the processes taking place in the digestive system. After processing in the liver, bile is sent to the gallbladder through special channels. In the case of the slightest malfunction of the liver, bile begins to accumulate and love all stops flowing, which in turn leads to its stagnation. Subsequently, these factors provoke itching and flaking of the skin. Sometimes painful sensations are observed. This type of problem indicates an overload of the liver or an accumulation of large amounts of bile acids in the tissues of the organ. Itching with liver problems can be localized on the soles of the feet, palms of the hands, other parts of the body. In the presence of such a symptom, it can be noted that it increases closer to the night and when the body warms up, for example after taking a hot shower. Skin changes. Of other typical skin manifestations, we can note pinpoint hemorrhagic rashes, multiple bruises, cholesterol deposits in the form of yellow plaques on the hands, elbows, feet, eyelids. In long-term liver exertions, characteristic changes in the palm, pulp erythema are observed. Symmetrical reddening of the skin in the area of the eminence of the thumb and little finger may occur. The skin turns pale when pressed, then returns to its former color. Cracked heels. The liver must constantly produce bile, which helps the body saturate with these fatty acids, as well as vitamins E, C, A, and B3. These vitamins are needed to keep the skin toned. If the liver does not work properly or works properly, bile is not produced in sufficient quantity. Consequently, the body does not get the necessary substance. For this reason, the skin becomes dry. If the problem is not eliminated in time, it can lead to complications, so it is necessary at least correct the diet and drinking regime. It is better to enrich the diet with greens, vegetables, fruits, berries, and whole grain porridge. Edema. Liver problems can lead to problems with the shelves and blood vessels. Abnormalities in the secretion system lead to water stagnation and accumulation of salts in the subcutaneous tissue. This is expressed by the appearance of pinpoint edema, mainly on the legs. Loss of hair. It is not uncommon to see accelerated hair loss in liver disease. The liver processes almost all the nutrients in the body. If liver function suffers, the body's supply of building materials for growing tissues suffers as well, so wounds heal more slowly and hair may fall out faster. Increased sweating. If the concentration of harmful compounds in the liver cells is high, the organ begins to work harder. Because of this, symptoms appear. Excessive sweating increases body temperature. A constant feeling of fatigue. If a large number of harmful substances have accumulated in the tissues of the liver, the body directs its forces to purify it, due to which there is a strong fatigue. Fatigue does not go away even after a good night's sleep or a good rest. This symptom is especially important if the person is not subjected to excessive physical exertion and does not experience stress. Toxic toxins accumulate in the body, causing the gastrointestinal tract and digestive processes to slow down. In order for cells to be supplied with energy, the body must receive nutrients from food quickly. If the digestive processes are slowed, the person often gets tired, does not get enough sleep, and has no desire to do anything. When problems develop, the liver does not do a good job of purifying the blood, so all the organs are subjected to oxygen starvation. This, in turn, significantly reduces performance. Often there are problems with sleep. A high concentration of harmful substances in the body increases the production of the hormone cortisol, which controls sleep and affects the process of falling asleep. Persistent problems with sleep can be detrimental to your health. You should be alert if there is increased sleepiness, difficulty concentrating, feelings of apathy, and depressed moods. These are the first signs of liver problems. Fever. Fever is usually a marker of active inflammation in the liver, gallbladder, or ducts. Often, people with persistent liver pain have an undercalculated fever of up to 37.8 degrees. In serosomiasis, the thermometer reading may reach 38 degrees. Sometimes fluctuations are observed during the day, more often appearing with the onset of the evening. Febrile fever and accompany such diseases as acute cholecystitis, cholangitis, hepatitis, active cirrhosis, liver ossification. Subfebrile fever is noted in chronic hepatic colic diseases. Unpleasant odor from the arth. Unpleasant odor from the artha often appears when the liver begins to work to its limits, making every effort to cleanse and remove harmful compounds from the body. Jaundice. Parenchymatous jaundice is caused by damage to the liver cells. It breaks down usually gradually over a long period of time, so that the patient himself does not notice its appearance. The sclerae, the soft palate, the underside of the tongue, later the palms of the hands, and the soles of the feet turn yellow first, then all the skin turns yellow. The light of the skin in hepatic jaundice is saffron yellow or orange. Mechanical jaundice is a consequence of blockage of the common bile duct by a stone or tumor. It appears suddenly, increases very quickly, and the color of the skin is yellow to dark olive. Subhepatic jaundice is accompanied by severe skin itching, abdominal enlargement. Almost all diffuse liver diseases are accompanied by an increase in its size. In portal hypertension, simultaneously with the liver, the spleen also enlarges. Severe asymmetry of the abdomen with marked bulging of the enlarged liver is noted in emaciated patients. The cause of flatulence is difficulty in digestion. Portal hypertension causes fluid accumulation in the abdominal cavity. Its volume can reach several liters. The abdomen with ascites looks saggy, with pops protruding. Vascular spider veins. The appearance of vascular spider webs on the body is one of the first signals of liver problems. This sign indicates that estrogens accumulate in the cells of the organ in large quantities. If there is a lot of this component in the body, it has a negative effect on the vascular system. Some skin vessels may increase in size up to 2 to 5 millimeters. As a result, they become more pronounced and noticeable. Vascular spiders can also be observed on the legs, hands, back, neck. Red dots on the body. With serious liver problems, red or brown dots begin to appear on the body. Such a rash can go all the way up to the accessibility. The dots appear in different sizes, ranging from small to small plaques. They appear due to the deterioration of blood vessels and impaired circulation. It is in the lower parts of the legs that the primary signs of circulatory problems first appear. Dyspepsia. With liver disease, dyspeptic manifestations in the form of belching, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, a feeling of heaviness after eating, bloating of the stomach from increased flatulence may be observed. Because of impaired digestion and absorption of fats, there is a qualitative change in stools. Any liver disease is usually accompanied by changes in peristalsis and intestinal gland secretion. That's the end of the video. On the channel, you can find many interesting videos about the benefits and harms of fruits and vegetables, as well as diseases and treatments. So please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Also, I would be grateful if you put a like and share the video with your family and friends. See you later.